How's she going, my son? And welcome to another roguelike, the Dungeon of Dredmor, or the Dungeons of Dredmor, and specifically Conquest of the Wizardlands. This is just more content at it, and I don't know why I'm using my controller. This is a keyboard and mouse game. I mean, I could probably hook it up to work with the controller, but wouldn't be worth it. Anyway, so, I've played this game quite consistently. I've done everything basic challenge-wise, like, you know, difficulty and... in terms of difficulty in beating the game, except going rogue, which is the hardest difficulty. So, we're going to see if I can do that in these recordings today. Now, hopefully, well, I mean, obviously, this game takes a while to play, so I'm not going to be able to do it in one sitting, but, you know, that's where the series will be going. So anyway, going rogue. Hardest difficulty. Permadeath. I cannot reload. If I die, my file is erased. Just like the good old days. No time to grind. The floors are smaller, but I get more experience points. And Realm of the Diggle Gods gets 15 addition. The levels are... It's a 15 level dungeon instead of 10 levels, with more stuff, which is how I like it. Now, as you can see, there's a very long list of skills. I'm just going to cover the ones I'm using, because there's a lot of stuff here, and I don't want to spend too much time just staring at the character creation screen. But, you know, I'll give you a quick flash over. It's like the weapons. You know, they all do different things. Swords are counter weapons, you know, you can block stuff and retaliate really quick. Daggers are sneaky weapons, do lots of crits. Axes are also crit weapons, but they're more direct. Stun weapons are maces. Polearms are reach weapons, but they don't crit worth a damn. Staffs are for wizards, although I don't usually use them for wizards specifically. It's more for, like, hybrids. Archery, you know, you shoot people. Throwing weapons, you throw stuff at people. This is better for melee people to use as a ranged attack, because the bows don't scale, because they're all crossbows. Unarmed, if you don't want to do that thing. Dual-wielding, shield, berserker, it's all this stuff. Anyway, magic is where we're going here. So, the first magic school I'm going to use... Mathemagic. Mathemagic has a controlled teleport, a very useful tool in a dungeon. Don't get it for a while, though, but it starts you off with a really nice starting rope, which is good. Necronomicons. Dark magic. It hurts you to cast it, but you can actually gear up to be resistant to dark magic enough that you don't take the kickback, or at least most of it. At least the part that actively kills you, it can still screw with you. It still screws with your stats, but I mean, those go away over time anyway. Not a big deal. It's also mostly because my mainstay of magic is fire magic, because this kills just everything. But there's a level where it's a volcano, so obviously everything is immune to fire. This is where the dark magic comes in handy. Now from here, I don't actually remember exactly what I take. I mean, I know I need tinkering, because tinkering gives you trap removal. I don't usually use the items you can make for tinkering, but trap removal is important. Especially on going rogue when you're a wizard, because you're very squishy. Oh, crap. Well, potions. Because, I mean, potions. Very good. Did I go blood magic? Yeah, because you get mana when you kill stuff. It's pretty good. It gives you the downside of taking more holy damage, and they actually have holy damage enemies in this game, but they're not that common. Crap, I don't remember what the last thing I usually take is. Because I kind of have a build I've used to beat the game with several times so far, and it's kind of stayed consistent, but I don't remember what all the pieces of it were. No, let's go heavy on the mana gen. Bam. In ages long past, great heroes bound the Dark Lord Dredmor in the depths of the earth that his evil would trouble the land nevermore. Alas, the foul lich Dredmor proved more devious and patient, or most devious and patient, for he has been loosening his magical bond, slowly freeing himself to again spread his evil in the world of light. He must be stopped. Again. Once more, it is a time of adventure, of glory. It is time for a hero. Unfortunately, this hero is you. You have been summoned by the king to prove yourself, to save the land and its people, to join the heroes of legend in victory over the dungeons of Dredmor. And probably die horribly, is what they don't tell you. Okay, so. I'm actually not used to having this much screen real estate. Awesome. Okay, so we started with a bunch of different crafting items. It's Terraria-style crafting. You need the Why do I have 3 Horadric Lutefisk cubes? What the hell, game? Anyway, what have I got equipped? The Coat of Tweed. And a sacrificial dagger, because I had blood magic starts with that. There's a lot of numbers in this. All you really need to know is that, okay, how to put this? Each of these 3 here gives you numbers here. As long as you keep focusing on the numbers that these give you, depending on whatever class you're playing, like I'm mostly a wizard, I have rogue a little bit because I have tinkering, I'll be fine. Like, I don't need to worry so much about all these specifics here. I mean, I tend to, but, you know. Oh, geez, that's a very nice first drop. Thank you, game. Okay. Pants! Venturing pants. Excellent. Little red cookbook. Each page is packed with meaty recipes, and it's oozing. This is the thing where if I hit people, they make meat fly out of them, I guess. Because the mechanic of healing in this game is all eating. Eating food. Oh, chemical ooze. Don't want to eat that. I got all these different potions, but they're components. Like, if I drank one of these right now, it'd probably kill me. So, not a good idea. Lutefisk. Terrible food item. There is a god in this that likes it, though. And, it's worth appeasing gods in this, because they give you random stuff. Okay. So, as you probably noticed, this game is entirely turn-based. Every turn is one step that I walk, right? Also, rearrange my spells a little bit here. Been a while since I played this, so I'm a little fuzzy on the UI. Apologies. Actually, go like this. Dragon's Breath. You can belch forth a jet of flame, not unlike that incident with the wager involving an entire barrel of dwarven rum. It sets anyone in the way, including the floor, on fire. Deathly Hex. Blast your enemies to necromantic ablution with the bolt of evil and sap their life force. If you're powerful enough. Be careful, though. Use of this spell may curse the caster with nerve-searing, pain-racking death thingies. That's the technical term. Froda's Jump of Discontinuity. This prototype teleportation spell was developed by Froda as part of a wizarding thesis project, a study of extraplanar momentum, in the 200 GV Thaumaturge collision range. This game is a little full of itself. Its effects are considered unstable. Randomly teleports you. Yeah. The random teleport can be useful, but I'm here for the controlled teleport. Whoops. Okay, so we've got some goodies. Alchemy workbench. Cheese. A lot of the food in this is cheese and meat, which I can appreciate. Alchemy workbench. It's covered with charred spots and a dusting of foul-smelling ash. Okay. Oh, geez, we can go down a level right now if we want to. I'm going to take a peek, because there might be something good on the floor, but if there isn't, I'm just going to come back up. No. Not worth it. Not worth trying. They hadn't seen me, but if I picked that item up, they might have seen me. Because, your inherent sneakiness stat, I have 0, so they probably would have seen me. So, yeah, not a good idea. Alright. Oh, the door's locked. You can kick open locked doors, but you have a chance of hurting yourself. Uh-oh. The gnomes have seen me, guys. A tiny elderly man in an enormous hat. This monster is trying to kill you. Blah. Yeah. Ow. Ow. Damn it. There we go, blood mana. Blah. Okay. Whew. Alright, we're alive. We're okay. Cracked orb. Now that gives me more direct spell power, but I think I get more from... Actually, no, the orb is not the one I'm discussing. That's a definite equip. The Tweed coat, I'm pretty sure, gives me more based on just increasing the intelligence stat. Oh, I am wrong. I am wrong. I don't mind being wrong when it improves me. Hear the sound of machinery. Don't know what that does. Pants. Trap disarmed. Some bolts. Truffle. The fell truffle is the only mushroom in the world that can leap out of the ground and throttle a truffle-hunting pig. Ooh, aquamarine. Neat. It shines the delicate blue of a sky you'll never see again. Oh. Okay, leave that trap alone, but reveal it so that I... Reveal it so that I can see it. Oh. Christ in heaven. Yeah. Gotta keep a really close eye on my health because I am a squishy mage. Crap. Doesn't help that my UI is partially obscured by my microphone. Oh, Lunarf. Away I go. Okay. Alright. It's said that they like to rap at doors, but you're skeptical if this one can manage a decent rhythm. This monster has not noticed your presence. I think it is about to? Yeah, it noticed me. Crap. Try to... Ow. Crap. Have a little booze. Oh yeah, all the mana restoring items are booze. I mean, except straight potions, of course. Ah, crap. Ow. Ow. Come on. Alright. We're in the clear. Sheesh, this game is difficult. Well, I'm on the hardest difficulty setting, so that makes sense. Now, I want to see, can I distill this bit of booze I have into something better? No, I don't. Damn. I don't have enough. Ugh. Alright, just chill here for a second. Let the cheese I eat restore my hit points. You can skip a turn ahead just by hitting the spacebar, by the way. Oh, man. Mage is a rough start, but it snowballs so excellently. Particularly with fire magic. Ooh, that chest must be what I opened with the lever here. Excellent. Yay. Level up. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Boop. Okay. That's the skill that carries me for a very long time in this game. Because the summoned wireling, which is a little baby dragon thing that follows you around and murders things for you, is amazing. So I need one more level up and then I'm set for a while. This isn't bad though either. Rune of Exploding. It, you know, sets a booby trap, blows up stuff. It's good times. I believe we have a test subject. Boop. Please tell me he triggers it even though he flies. Yep, okay. Might want to move though. Because it doesn't like a... hits the guy who steps on it, but then it explodes and does fire everywhere. The overworked muffin. Is that gonna be more damage? I think it's more damage. Yeah, it's more. Not by much, though. Poncho with no name. No, I'd rather have I'd rather have armor that gives the mage stats plus gives armor instead of dodge. You know, gives defense instead of chance of not taking damage, because any damage I prevent is good. I don't want to gamble on it. Alright, so we have a crossbow. It's like a kid's toy. Adorable, sure, but you may as well throw the bolts at the bad guys. Here's the trap. Yeah, trap disarming is important in this, because traps do a lot of damage, and also give you experience points if you solve them instead. So, you know, it's worth doing that way. Another crossbow. Game gives you a lot of random shit. The crafting skills refine the random shit into good stuff. So it helps to have one or two of them. Ooh, hello. One attack power. Not exactly something I need, but at the moment, better than nothing. Grog. Pyridical swill. Ingredients. Kerosene, propylene glycol, artificial sweeteners, sulfuric acid, rum, acetone, red dye number 2, scum, axle grease, and battery acid. Jeez, a lot of drink. Crude blade trap, disarm it. Cheese. Now, you want to keep the cheese that looks like that. The like, cartoon cheese. Because you can make grilled cheese sandwiches with those, and those heal a lot of health. Ooh, Clockwork Drill Bomb. The latest in the Bolt Council's ongoing development of long-range armor-piercing ordnance. I believe that's the one that actually explodes when you hit people with it, so that'll be a good one to keep. Because even if I'm not focused on crossbows, some of the bolts do amazing things, so it's worth having them anyway. Rusty caltrops. I hate when this happens. There's like, this is a quest thing, this shrine, but there's an item under it, but I can't pick it up because it won't let me click on it. Disarm the trap. More experience. It's always good. Scoot forward. Nice and slow. Except don't keep hitting the door. Okay. Oh, that's why this room was like that. This is Bat Country. Now we're entering Batty Country, yep. So there was like 6 dudes on me the moment I opened the door. Are you trying to kill me? Has not noticed your presence. Okay. So if I can kind of shimmy. Okay, this monster's trying to kill you. I thought it was going to give me the little pop-up. Alright, Nah. Nah. You remind me of myself if I were awful. Well, that's just mean. You don't have to say that. With your little butt. Ow. Okay. Alright, alright. Like I've said, the Mage early game is really tense, but it snowballs fantastically once you have the wiring. And then you start getting other spells and the auxiliary abilities that make it better. Now, you could go like Golemancy and get a summon sooner, but I don't like that school. Although it does have the tunnel digging spell. Ow! It does have the tunnel digging spell, which is pretty neat, because it lets you kind of break the game, as the spell even points out. Yeah. Haywire is spell crits, by the way. Smash. Heroic vandalism. Those statues are amazing. Free experience for nothing more than smashing an object. Always worth doing. Normally I'd be a little looser with my play, even playing as I am, but I'm kind of experiencing the, like, you know, I don't want to screw up on camera thing. Especially after playing Rogue Legacy for an hour and being like, oh god, I suck at this game. I kind of want to, like, I want to be good. Ooh, hello. Room full of loot. Sweet. Although, honestly, the money in the going rogue difficulty is almost useless. Because the shopkeeper rips you off something fierce, and there's no way to reduce his prices. Now, you can kill him, and just take all of his stuff, but then you get an endless barrage of... you get an endless barrage of demons trying to punch your face in and blowing up all the corpses in the room, including the ones of the guys that you've been, you know, fighting to get past them, so... yeah, it tends to mess with you. Then again, it might be worth it. All depends on what's for sale. Shoddy Dwarven IED. Oh, hello, Sleeping Cave Raven. Get fired on. Alright. Oh, okay, we have the Wireling, ladies and gentlemen. We have the summon. Bam. Ow. I forgot it made fire everywhere when you cast it. That's fine, though. Friendly Wireling. This fire-breathing drake is so cute. This monster is a tame monster and fights alongside you. Yay! Get out of my way, please. Whoops. I didn't mean to smack you, I'm sorry. Thankfully, they can never turn on you, but, you know... I kind of want him to have all of his hit points. So he can, you know, lose them with the enemies instead of my stupidity. Boulder drop plate. I know you love me, but stop getting in the way, please. Okay. Wand of Bling. Ooh, this is nice. Turns enemies into gold. Which is just... does damage and then makes them drop money even if you haven't killed them. Which is nice, but, you know... it's not quite, you know, instantly turn them to money. What you might think. Alright. As you can see, the wiring does work. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get some lockpicks. Ooh, book. Gimme. Little black book. It's filled with quotations from Lord Dredmor on all aspects of daily life. These aren't very useful, but at least there are some helpful necromancy tips writhing through the ruined borders of each chapter heading. Which is useful. Gives me a little more melee damage. And more importantly, it gives me a bit of dark resistance, which could be helpful if I can remember how much dark resistance I need to resist my own spells. I might have to look that up. Or just experiment. Anyway, we're at our 20-minute mark here, so me and the wireling will see you another time. I'm going to just show you some of the usefulness of the grinding tool. For example, grinding meat into ground meat, which is a lot more efficient inventory space-wise and healing-wise, although ground meat needs to be used several times because it only heals 3 per. But it heals more than the individual item would have healed. It's an efficiency thing. Cheese is similar, grated cheese. Grated cheese in particular being useful for making cheesy omelets. Not quite as good as the Diggle omelets or the grilled cheese sandwich, but, you know, very easy to make. And you can grind down metals for various powders for potions and stuff, but, you know, I don't quite have the resources to be pulling that stuff off you. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Twitter subscription and Tumblr are in my description as usual. Dungeons & Dredmor, ladies and gentlemen. I really like this game, and I hope it's not too simple looking and not too kind of slow paced to not be interesting. But, you know, who knows? Maybe I'll die next episode. Maybe I'll make it all the way to the end and die on the last boss. You know, it's kind of the thing with roguelikes. You're not entirely sure until something happens. Probably why they have a lot of success on YouTube, particularly things like The Binding of Isaac and Nuclear Throne, where the run is a lot quicker and punchier. But I'm hoping a longer play roguelike is still popular as well. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and ciao for now.